Oh God, I feel so good. I just took a shower. I hadn't showered or washed my hair in a week. Say what you will about the wind, my mom and I aren't going to use it anymore because it is expensive, even though we don't wash our hair very often. I normally shower more often. I mean, I already told you about my ordeal, ordeal here, no heat, no electricity for nearly 48 hours from Friday night to Sunday night, 3 hours short of 2 entire days, my mom just left to go grocery shopping. The ride that they do for the elderly who don't drive, so I have like 1 hour before she gets home, literally 1 hour of privacy and whatnot. It felt so good to take a shower. Oh my God, it felt so good to take a nice hot shower, and I used the wind. I do like the wind just because, but because it just, after the comb, I've never had shampoo ever, where I can just comb through my hair right afterwards, and when you can't do that, it causes breakage, but batteries are going to run out on this camera. That's it. Felt so good to take a shower. My mom, I'm so proud of her, okay? Now, I admittedly can be a real bitch towards her, and you guys know why. My friends know why. It's because it's so frustrating, She knows I'm a very smart person, and she just, in one ear out the other, doesn't want to listen to me when I'm trying to tell her about, you cannot trust people you think you can trust, and people have underlying motives that you're not aware of and whatnot, and you look at all the signs point to something, then chances are that something is what is the truth. Not rocket science, baby. But anyway, you think my mom doesn't love having me here, people? Au contraire. The woman tells everyone she loves having me here. And I make sure to tell her, don't tell anyone that I get upset with you sometimes, that wouldn't do. She frustrates the shit out of me. But anyway, not just about that, just about everyday little things. But then again, she's 66 and on 3 medications and elderly. But she lost 8 pounds in 39 days. You can say, well, that's not a lot. Well, it's almost 1.5 pounds a week. And the thing is, it's winter. I haven't lost any weight. I've maintained my weight within 1 pound. And sometimes it's gone up almost to 170. Right now it's 164.2. When I got here 3 months and 1 day ago, it was 163.8. Okay? So I've maintained my weight. Then, my mom lost 8 pounds in 39 days, and it's the winter months. You think we exercise? We hardly exercise at all. We try to walk the dog once a day. Her dog, my dog, once a day for, 25 to 45 minutes, whatever. That's not a lot of exercise. She hasn't been trying to diet. She's just been cutting back, whatever. She's lost 8 pounds. You think she's not fucking thrilled? Especially when she was forced, and yes, it was forced, to take that fucking Zyprexa, that is notorious for causing weight gain. So she's not on the Zyprexa anymore. Not because it was causing her weight gain, because believe me, nobody cares. Think my family cares? No. They just want her on the medication. They want her docile. They want her not upsetting the world or whatever, So she's off of that because it was too fucking expensive. The Zyprexa was too expensive, and her insurance, was one of those things where it started costing her way too much money for Zyprexa before it turns into generic. Zyprexa costs a fucking fortune, okay? I'm happy she's off it. Up until very recently, she only had to be on Prolixin shots twice a month, mandatory, and that was it. And then the shit hit the fan, and all kinds of crap happened. She retired from her job that she'd been at for 20 years. Aunt Marion suddenly informed her that, by the way, I have a power of attorney over you, and there's nothing you can do about it. My mom called me in tears in LA. You know the whole story, It's just old news. And she got sectioned into different various nut houses 5 different times in an 11-month period, thus reinforcing Marian's I have a power of attorney over you, there's nothing you can do about it. And lest you people think that I was born yesterday, yes, I understand that Marian can't literally section my mom, but you need to understand, and I don't fucking care what you tell me, I don't care what you say, the police lie all the time. The police are notorious for lying, okay? Because of course the police will say, we only put your mother in the mental hospital, blah, 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 if somebody says she's acting strange, and then we go and check out whatever. I know for a fact, because I read it on the internet, because I've talked to my mom's friends, and because I'm smart, the more you've been sectioned into mental hospitals, the easier it is for someone to get you sectioned, okay? My mom would say boo to Marian, and my mom would be back in the mental hospital. And that is the bottom line. The police know you've been sectioned before, and your family member who's a pillar of the community and and money and houses and cars and CDs and trips all the time and vacations and blah, 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 whatever, then they are going to listen to that pillar of a community, especially if the woman is upset, okay? When I stayed here in that summer of my 2009 summer pal, you know, my mom was in a fight with her friend. Of course, she's agitated and whatnot. She calls Marian, and she's immediately sectioned back into the mental hospital. And that's the bottom line. The more often you are sectioned, your family definitely, you know, like my mom has said to me about, say, Beatrice. Beatrice's family, Beatrice is mentally ill. Beatrice has never been sectioned by her family. No shit, Mom. You know, no shit. And then don't say anything bad about Karen, whatever, you know, my mom says. I'm like, well, Karen negated your truth, your reality, and when you were vulnerable enough to share your brutally honest poem with her, mental hospital's not like that, Samantha. Well, don't say anything bad about Karen, Laura. She's dying, or she could have cancer. Yeah, whatever, Mom. In the shelter, I went to a class with this woman who was running the class, and she had cancer at one point, and I was telling her how I want to make up with my honor, but I can't just pretend nothing in bad blood, nothing had happened. And she's like, you know what, Laura, you don't have to. Just because you might die, that doesn't give you free reign, that nobody can say anything that might, quote unquote, upset you. My mother feels differently, you know, she doesn't want me to say anything bad to Karen who has pancreatic cancer about anything, you know, because, you know, but anyway, I'm going to go listen to and tag some of my videos. By the way, YouTube, I found out just last night or this morning. I think I found it out last night, doesn't matter. Has a bulk function now. That bulk function is awesome. I have 4,000 videos total almost, 3,700 something, okay? It lets you do stuff in bulk. You want to tag all your videos? Now granted, all your videos are not going to be tagged with the same things, but in general, I can at least go and tag all my videos that aren't tagged at all with woman, female, you know, girl, woman, plural, singular, you know, talking, discussion, chatting, because that's how that applies to every one of my videos, you know. Just so they have some tags until I go in and put more, you know, individually. But you know what I mean? The bulk function can do all kinds of crap. It's awesome. It tagged my 4,000, close to 4,000 videos all at once in a very short period of time. That function is awesome, and it's brand new. I saw it. Well, I don't know how new it is, but I just never noticed it before. I'm sure it's relatively new. It says new to YouTube bulk functions. And I'm thinking about monetizing my videos, and apparently you can do that in all bulk too, because otherwise if you've already uploaded a video, you have to go in individually. You think I'm going to go in individually to 4,000 videos, close to 4,000? I don't think so, baby. I think it's about time I start possibly, not that I take it seriously, earning a little bit of money on my YouTube videos. I don't think it would even happen, but in any case, I'm gonna go and, you know, watch some of my videos while I have like 45 minutes of privacy. Watch some of my videos and take them off of private. Something I don't like to do until I've watched them. Feels so good to be clean. I'm most often clean, even in those places and spaces in between. But it matters not much to me, you see, when I got nobody appreciating me.